Too many?
Yes. Because if you do round robin with like 10 people, it takes forever. And I want to go home. I want to go home because yeah. It was cool. It was fun. It was nice seeing everybody. I also wish you could have gone.
I
It would've
can't
been cool.
imagine driving 10 hours to
It
go
was
to a
only
tournament.
It was only 5.5. It was only
Yeah, but you had to drive back.
yeah, but it was like an hour to Austin on Friday, and then like 4 hours and like 15 minutes to get to the venue in Dallas. And Matt did really well. Yeah. You know what's kind of funny? So you know how I'm not like a PM rank potential player because I've only gotten one PM rank win? Well, yep. Well, the funny thing is, me and Chris were set to play each other, or we were seeded to play each other, but Chris lost to Sethibuns. So if he didn't get upset, if he didn't get upset and I somehow also won, then that would have been 2 and I would have been a potential.
What is happening? He just
I mean,
he
sometimes...
didn't he just stopped. He just put his controller down. He didn't even, he just
Yeah, sometimes you do that just to see what they'll do. And you save that for later. Oh. Chris is kind of throwing out moves on his shield. Uh-oh. Alright. Nice. And that... Oh, he missed! Yeah, but Plate is missing his usual luster in this matchup. I need to... Actually, do you want to hop on commentary? Because I...
Man, who are you?
me?
Yeah, you.
Ace.
Ace? And you gotta commentate this match.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you do too.
Look at this guy. Tell him what he's doing wrong. What's he doing
I think
wrong?
he's attacking too early.
Too early?
He. Are you talking about Roy or Mario?
Mario.
Oh, Mario's doing fine.
Yeah. But what could he be doing better? Instead, as opposed to beating that.
Probably grabbing ledges.
There he goes. Alright, so Chris, you have to grab ledges more. Plate, you gotta stop pretending your controller doesn't work.
He also has to stop just rushing.
Stop playing, boy.
He needs to wait.
Wait.
He's very. I need to kill this guy now.
Interesting. So, if he's gotta wait a little more.
He needs to. It doesn't seem like he's dash dancing a lot. It seems like he's really just using wave dashing.
That's a good observation, because I feel like Roy is actually really good against Mario. Mario kind of struggles to get in against his sword and his dash dance.
Like right there, I think he died because of that that F tilt. He could have grabbed him, but he could have grabbed him and punished him.
Yeah.
But instead he used F smash and got punished.
Plate is a very I'm gonna find my couple of moves that beat certain things like crouch cancel and stuff like that.
And only use
And
that.
only use that, yeah. So like he'll try and pick the specific one that he knows for what he thinks you're gonna do, but if you just don't
Shield,
if you shield, cause forward tilt will beat you trying to come in and stuff like that, right? Same thing with side B, except side B also beats crouch cancel. Well, it can beat crouch cancel, it doesn't always. But he'll pick one of those if he thinks you're gonna do the thing for it, but then if you just don't do the thing for it, like if you shield, if you wait, he's just kind of throwing stuff out. which is why I think all of his other characters suck, because his Squirtle plays somewhat different from that. His Squirtle has a more solid game plan that works better against more people, but I think once you know what his game plan is, and you've like figured out how to beat it with various, like if you figure out how to beat his game plan, it'll work with most characters.
Something CP9 is doing a lot, like in my opinion, too much, is he's throwing out his fair so much.
He
Like-
is.
Like plate will be on the ground and he'll just jump and just like send it. He won't. He'll just.
Do you know why that's good though?
No.
So Mario's fair does two things. It either sends up like that, or it sends down. If you hit him with the hit that sends down while they're on the ground trying to crouch cancel
It'll
you,
stun
beat
them.
crouch cancel and stun them. Yeah.
But you can't stun them if they're not in the air or if you're not hitting
No,
them.
they can't be in the air because if you hit them in the air and it sends them down, they'll just land
They'll
grounded.
tag it, yeah.
But if you're on the ground and you get hit by that, you get like locked in place for a second. You can't do anything.
I've been hit by it so much in Netplay.
It's also pretty like it's not I don't think it's 100% safe on shield, but it's pretty safe on shield. So if he hits you with that and then
He
jabs,
can just grab you.
yeah, he can't. You'll have time to do something before he grabs you, but if he jabs and you try and grab him, then the jab will hit you and it won't work. So if he's doing that against plate, he thinks plate's gonna shield grab him more, which plate will. Until plate gets like punished enough for trying to shield grab him, then he'll stop doing it. But even then, the fair is still kind of safe, so it's not like he can do that much about it. He just has to.
Yeah.
If he was dash dancing, he could outspace the fair.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's just kind of trying to. Stand
He's
in
just
place.
wave dashing.
Yeah.
What are some things I'm doing wrong? Because, like, I know they were good matches, but I know there were some things that I could fix. Like, I probably could have grabbed Ledge in some moments.
I think you were staying in the same relative spot for too long. So most of the game, I knew you were gonna be like here-ish. So if I tried to hit you, I wasn't gonna try and aim for here. I was gonna aim for here. There's also you have to pay attention to when you're gonna start doing stuff, right? Because if I can throw out one move and I know you're gonna go in after that one move, then I can do that in a way that
And then punish me.
yeah, you'll be too far away from me to actually get up.
Yeah.
So it's those little things to pay attention to. A lot of the times people overshoot what they're gonna do. So like instead of thinking I'm gonna be here, try and think I'm gonna be like here. Those are some of the spacing things that if people say like work on your spacing, that's what they mean. That's part of what they mean.
My neutral has definitely gotten better since the last time I came.
That's good. I think your punish is actually pretty good because you know I was dying when I was getting hit more than I should, so that's good. It's just getting those openings. I watched a video recently. A lot of people nowadays like to play for coverage. So like instead of
They like to take space on the map, essentially.
yeah, they'll play so that what they're doing covers the most amount of options, right? And that's a pretty good way to play most of the time because that means like if you're covering a lot of stuff, then obviously there's not going to be that many ways to get in on you. So maybe that's something to look into, like how can I cover the most space with this? Not like how can I cover the most space with taking the least risk?
Without dying yet.
Yeah. That's something that I would look at now. Just kind of look at what options your character has. I mean, Lucario has pretty good options. He's got like up tilt, which is pretty good.
Up tilt is so good, like, because it covers like everything. It's not. It's like